What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Y'all see what's going down. I got more of Fanny. Y'all see. I posted a video, I think it was like 2 days ago. Make sure y'all check that one out. But I find this really interesting. Make sure y'all go check out Doug and X out. Description box down below. His channel as well as the video. But y'all already know I have to jump right into this. So let's get into it, Joe.
Looks like DA FANI WILLIS completely screwed up. Massive backfire on these two witnesses, specifically Mark Cheseboro, but a little bit more with Sidney Powell. This is from a CNN article. So once again, this is a liberal admitting that FANI WILLIS is in trouble. I'm Doug in exile. This is where all the happy patriots are. Let's get to the news. First headline, CNN, he's poison to prosecutors. And the prosecutors are DA FANI WILLIS. CNN legal analyst breaks down how Kenneth Cheseboro could tank FANI WILLIS's case. Tank his case. Take the win, guys. This is a big one for Trump. CNN senior legal analyst Ellie Honig said Friday that co-defendant in the Georgia election case, Kenneth Cheseboro, could be, quote, poison to prosecutors. What's all this about? Well, Cheseboro struck a plea deal with Fulton County District Attorney, so we already knew about this, FANI WILLIS. This is back in October, pleading guilty to one felony count of conspiracy to commit filing false documents. Prosecutors dropped 6 other felony charges he was originally indicted on, so innocent. Quote, it may well be that Cheseboro is not able to say, I ever spoke directly with Donald Trump. This is why Sidney Powell's the bigger threat, by the way, because Cheseboro never spoke directly to Trump. But by saying, yes, there was this conspiracy, there was this agreement between me and others to commit a crime, that does implicate other people. But I do think that Sidney Powell is the bigger threat to Trump because we know that she had direct contact with Trump. That's the only reason why she's the bigger threat. So if I was Trump, I'd be primarily worried about Powell, secondarily about Cheseboro. Now, here's where it all gets a little bit, I know this is getting a little in the deep woods, and I'm sorry.
Let me see.
I'll try and unpack it for you. Sidney Powell is a true believer. So is Cheseboro. Ultimately, FANI WILLIS does not want them to say this in court because it lends credibility to Trump that they say, no, he's right. So even though they plea dealed out, they never reversed and said what they needed them to say against Trump. So watch this. Quote, but this is important. Kenneth Cheseboro will never take the stand. He will never be called on by FANI WILLIS to the stand by a prosecutor, by FANI WILLIS, by Jack Smith. And here's a line from the reporting, a crucial line from Caitlin's reporting. I'll read it verbatim. Cheseboro has maintained then and now that the plan was a lawful move to preserve Trump's legal rights. If he says that, so he's saying this was always something correct for Trump to do. If he says that, and that apparently is his view, he's poison to the prosecutors, that is to FANI WILLIS. He will be what we call a Brady witness, meaning a witness that's helpful to the defense based on an old case called Brady. So he's useful investigatively, that is to pull facts out of him for the prosecution, but not on the stand. Anyone who thinks he will be the next John Dean or the smoking gun witness, absolutely not. Mark my words, no prosecutor will call him to this.
So it looked like it's really not going nowhere. Like, if y'all think about a lot of stuff, think about all the past videos that, like, I've posted, y'all done commented on it, y'all done looked. This case isn't really going anywhere. If you really think about it, like, I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I've seen this video, and I appreciate everybody sending videos to my emails. Mostly of them are Doug, and I like that. You feel me? Big shout out to Doug. Most of them are Benny. And everybody always asks, like, why don't you do your own videos? Or why don't you do your own? Because I do reaction videos. I do reaction videos and I drop vlogs. I used to drop a lot of vlogs and a lot of reaction videos to music, sports, comedy, all of that, until y'all were enjoying this. You feel me? But y'all already know. I appreciate y'all because I keep on seeing, you know, the whole FANI, and it's not going.
Stan,
it's not going nowhere.
Here's where they're wrong on this. because the defense can find an excuse to call into the stand and get everything they need him to say from him. So this is a huge loss for Fani Willis. This is going to backfire on her. The defense is going to call up Cheseboro and Sidney Powell. First of all, they're true believers. And remember, it only takes one jurist to reverse this thing before Fani Willis is screwed. Number two, they will not call on Cheseboro because he is a true believer also, and will say Trump was right in doing what he wanted to do. So they won't allow him on. They won't call him in trial on that, but the defense will. And that's when Fani Willis is done. All good news for Trump. Once again, this is loaded in. If this even goes to court, which I have my doubts, I'm dug in.
You already see what's going on. It's self-explanatory. Like I said, you already know that this whole thing, it has to be done. It's not going nowhere. You already know what's going on. Make sure to like with that subscribe. Definitely appreciate everybody. I hope y'all have it. Pray to try to have a wonderful weekend. Wasn't having the best night last night. But having a little bit of more of anxiety. So, but I definitely appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all just for the simple fact that I can get up, and blessed to get up in the morning and get these videos out for y'all. And to be around family. But you already know, hit that like with the subscribe button. Much love to everybody. Catch y'all next one.